very much for your time this morning, and I'm sure congratulations are in order again. Samatex are into the Women's Premier League. But first of all, you tell us a little about yourself, your coaching history, and then how you got into Samatex Ladies.
Okay, welcome. I'm Nassam Abubakar, a native of Bimbila in the northern region. I'm from a sporting family because I have 4 brothers. All of them played football. And the one who raised me up is Nassam Yakubu. That's my senior brother. He raised me up, and so I'm just into sports. I started football in just as any other Ghanaian boy would play. Then I joined Samochiri Soccer Academy in Obuasi. I was one of the pioneers in that group. Later, it was turned to Ajax Academy. From there, I played small with Hazakes and some few other Ghanaian teams. Then later, I ended in Sarmatex as a player. I became the captain of the team. And I started my coaching there with the men's team. That time, the team was in Division 2. Fortunately for me, I was able to qualify the team into Division 1. Then things didn't go well, so I left. I went to Steadfast in Tamale, coached for 2 seasons. Then came to Accra, Young Wise in Accra. I coached for 3 seasons. Then went to Euro Africa in Accra. Then the call from Samatex came again. So I went back to Samatex in Division 1. And I was among the technical team that qualified the team to the Premiership. Then the following year, the women's team was formed. I was made in charge of the youth team. Then when they created the women's team, I was asked to take charge of that. And that's how I ended up as a women's team coach.
You seem to have had all the experience with the men's side, playing and coaching the men. So when you were asked to take over Samatex Ladies, what went through your head? How did you get to that decision of saying, okay, I will accept this and do it?
Okay, Samatex will have a technical team, and when you are assigned a role, I was not comfortable, but on a second thought, I thought it was a challenge for me. So I took it up, and I'm lucky I have some senior colleagues who have been into the female distance. So when the call came, I spoke with my senior man, Coach Basigi. I spoke with Malam. I spoke with some few other people, and I sought advice from them, and that really helped me. Because for the first 2 weeks, I nearly stopped. Frankly speaking, I nearly stopped. Because you have to do 10 times of what you do in the male team before people will understand what you want them to do. But upon the advice of the senior coaches, it really helped me. And it has been the factor of what you are seeing here today. Yeah.
After that breaking point that you almost left, at what point did you say, okay, it's okay, I'll continue and I'll try and get results? When did you really calm down and got comfortable with the team?
Upon their advice, I observed that what they were saying, I was seeing it really. So it just gave me that confidence that that was how they are. So you just need to have that patience and understand how they work. If you don't understand how you are a female, so if you don't understand how female are, it will be very difficult to coach, because certain times there are certain things, just compliment to somebody, you have to give that compliment to everybody. If not, you have a problem. So it's not easy, frankly speaking.
What were some of the things they told you?
For instance, if maybe I have 5 CDs in my hand, then about 3 of them in front of them, then one say, oh, coach, I need 5 CDs. If I give it to that person, I may have problems. So what I do is I give it to the 3, take it, then they will know how they manage it. And those things have really helped me to solve problems in the team.
Now let's come to the team itself. I'm sure you didn't have this crop of players with this quality from the beginning. How were you able to groom them and get them to this level? Did you really have to get to other clubs for players? What was the scouting or the building process like?
Okay, the first year, it was the company's policy that they wanted people around the academy area. So we just scouted players around that area, and you had to start from the beginning. People could not pass, but because of the advice I had from my senior colleagues, I just came down to their level. Then we started, and within a short time, like, people picked up. Though we couldn't qualify last year, but we got to a level that we just needed to add on, and we just added some few, and it really helped us this year.
Sarmatex Ladies approaching other clubs for their players. What was the response like? How have the other clubs treated you whenever you get close to get their players?
The women's football is not like the male football, where maybe you can just organize a justify, then you see quality players. Certain time you organize, maybe somebody is just in the community just kicking, and people think because she's just kicking she can do what you want. And when you go to a team for a player, because bringing them to some level is very difficult, teams find it difficult leaving their players because they look at what they've gone through, and so certain time you need to get to the player, convince the player with whatever incentives you have, and if they agree, then that one, when you are going to the clubs, it's a little bit easier, because we had about 5 players from Halifax. They qualified their team, but we were able to convince them to come, and it was difficult. We had to talk, because after the middle league, when I went home, I have to talk till the day they got to Samaboy. And even when they got to Samaboy, because of the distance from Accra, looking at their faces, people were not happy. But we still have to insist on things that we could give to them that would be better than what Halifax, and they agreed to it, and they stayed, and it has helped us very, very well. Yeah.
You mentioned that as a company that is in charge of all of this, what has been the working environment for you? How has it been like professionally? Is it what the men are doing that you are also doing? How has leadership really helped, and what kind of working environment are you enjoying?
Samatex, immediately they say they are doing this, they give their 100%. So the very day they started the female team, they've been giving us whatever we need. Whatever you need, you request, then it's made available for you. So there's no challenge, because they are willing to do. So there's no challenge on support from them.
What really brought the success for you the second time that you are trying the Middle League? You mentioned that you did the first year, it didn't really work out. But here you are, after 4 matches, even the series has not ended, and you have been able to qualify. What do you think worked this time around?
Frankly speaking, last year when we were going, I was just, in my mind, I just wanted to go and see how it is, because looking at the crop of players that we had, I knew we could not qualify. But I just wanted to go and experience what happened. And it gave me the foresight to see what will happen this year. So I just needed certain things in my team, looking at the team, and after the middle league, I just needed some particular positions and some particular style of players, and that really helped us this year. So we got them, and it fit very well into what we wanted to do.
Samatex Ladies is an embodiment of the level of football in the Western region. You might not really have followed the Women's League, your Division 1 there, but is this showing us the quality you have in the West?
quality-wise, there's quality there, but frankly speaking, the organization there is not all that perfect. It doesn't help the clubs because we play our league in zones, and in my zone we only played one team, home and away. You have to play 4 times with the teams, and it doesn't help. You don't get that much fitness like in Accra, where it's an organized league. You play we just play some 4 matches, then you have to go and play in the middle league. And frankly speaking, the organization they have to do something about it because it doesn't help the teams there. But there's quality there. There's quality in the Western region in the female football.
Let's talk about Sarmatex Ladies. Now you are in the Women's Premier League. What is the way forward? What is the plan? Are you going in there to stay or add to the numbers? Remember that some clubs have come and have not survived after one season. Others have also come and they are still going strong. What is the way forward for Samatex and yourself?
We want to stay longer in the Premiership and make an impact. As I said, the company is willing to do any other thing to help the team stay. So we are in, and we are in to stay.